Oh, the weather outside is frightful. Not really. It's kind of delightful right now, but winter's coming. It's time to get the fish tanks ready for winter. You know, things change a little bit. We set the thermometer up and down. I'm sure you guys do too. So there's a couple of different things that I'm gonna do to get ready for winter. The main thing is temperature, right? So all these fish tanks here, up until now, right now it's December 2nd, 3rd, something like that. During the summer and the spring and the fall, I usually don't use heaters, okay, because we usually keep our house in the summer around 76, 77, you know, something like that. So the fish are pretty good, you know, with that, without heaters. But in the wintertime, you know, we keep our, you know, house lower because in Texas, our heating and cooling bills are outrageously expensive. So I keep it down to about 72, 73, something like that. And if you keep your house lower than that, you probably want to consider getting a heater also. So all my tanks, or most of my tanks, they've got the heaters in there. I don't pull them out for the summertime. I leave them in there. I just leave them unplugged. I'll show you here a couple of different scenarios that I got here. So I usually, okay, let's see, here's the heater's hidden back in here on this tank. So far the neon tank, but I gotta put some other stuff in there. But the plants are growing real good. You know, check that out, crypto corn. I think I did a video on that before. Those are doing great. The neons are looking really good. And I need to get some more. I mean, it's a pretty big tank, 29 gallon. I need to add some more fish. Let me know what you guys want in there. But back to the purpose of this, the heater's back there, right? Here's the cord, and I'll move this plant. I use this plant to hide all the junk from you guys, right? When I'm showing you this tank. Let's see here, I'll put it over here somewhere. So here's all my junk, the pump right here. I usually have the pump above, right? So it doesn't kind of, if the pump fails, the water won't go down and flood the floor, destroy the pump. But you know, you can easily fix that with the check valve, which I don't have, which I should have, of course. You guys beat me up on the comments below. But anyways, the heater that I have back there is a Visitherm. I really like the Visitherm. I'll leave a link in the description below. Visitherms, I mean, this one is like, I mean, it's like 4 or 5, 6, 7 years. I don't know how old that thing is, but it is old. But it's very simple to use. All you do is turn the dial and let it go. Of course, you need a thermometer also, which I don't have. Here's my thermometer. I put my hand on the glass. But need a little, you know, cheapo thermometer. I'll show you in other tanks where they are. But it's preset. I never change it throughout the years. And I just plug it in to one of these outlets here that you usually don't see. Okay, I'm gonna go to order me a heater, or I probably got a heater somewhere in a box somewhere in a bunch of junk, a thermometer. So I'll find one, I'll stick it in here, and we'll go from there. But yeah, it's a little bit cold, I can tell. We'll go from there. So goldfish do not need a heater. Goldfish can handle cold, very, 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 very cold temperatures. I've had goldfish like outside with, and as long as the water's deep enough, like 2 or 3 feet deep, right? I've had like ice. It's not ideal, right? But they kind of, I wouldn't say hibernate, but they kind of, you know, slow their metabolism down really slow. They don't eat very much and stuff, but I don't want to do that to them too much because, you know, it's still uncomfortable and I don't want them uncomfortable. But yeah, on a side tangent, I think I'm gonna redo this. If you haven't seen my video on the indoor pond, on my video series on the indoor pond, I'll leave a link up here somewhere, up there. And I will, going back and forth on the different settings. The last setup that I've had is I've added this waterfall, right, to it, but the pump is so noisy. It's very noisy, and I don't want to deal with that anymore. I think I'm going to go back to the way I had it, unless I can think of something else, the big thing in the middle. And actually that gave a little bit of structure to the fish. The fish kind of, they go towards where the structure is, right? And so they're kind of like, don't know what to do. So maybe I put some lily pads, you know, fake lily pads up here, put that back in. I don't know. You guys tell me what you think, what kind of filter I should use. I don't know. This tank here, right, the 20 long, I don't know. It has a pretty good heater in there also. It's got this, oh, this tank is cold too. It's got the bristle nose Placo back there. I don't know if you can see them. It's got the Crebensis in there. Of course, the corkscrew valve is not a good plant for a short tank. So I'm gonna redo this tank and put some stuff in here. You know, wintertime, I've been neglecting these a little bit, obviously you can tell, but let me know what kind of fish you want to see in there too. But I'm gonna plug this, it is cold. I'm gonna plug this heater back in. Those are smart outlets, and I control the lights so I don't have to turn off the lights. There's a whole bunch of tanks in here. I don't want to manually have to turn on and off the lights every night. So I'll leave a link in the description below for those guys too. Let's see here. So this is the 75-gallon tank. Okay, so let me plug that in and we'll talk about what size of heater you need for your tank, right? You probably want to know something like that. Yeah, so you'll be able to see where you can adjust that heater there. You don't even have to take the heater out. I forget, I think I did I don't think this is a Visitherm. I think I actually did a video on that heater, and if I did, I'll leave the link in the description below also. But this one here, yeah, you can tell it's blinking now. It says, I don't know if you can say, but it says 71. It did say 70, now it says 71. So it's a little bit cold. It's a little bit cold in here. So I'm going through, I'm gonna plug all the heaters. This one does not have a heater. I'm gonna have to get one for this. There's the heater for this one. So I'm gonna plug that one in. Yeah, I just have these unplugged so I don't have to yank them out and put them back in. All I have to do really is just plug in heaters every winter. And then when it's, oh, you know what? Look at this. I forgot all about these. Oh my goodness. The Java Fern experiment. Oh, look at that. Holy crud. Wow. Java moss. The Anubias is doing terribly. Wow, I forgot about this. But look at this Java Fern. Holy cow. You know, I cannot grow Java Fern in a fish tank, but apparently I can grow it in a terrarium kind of thing. So, wow, I'm glad I was talking about heaters, because I'm gonna have to come back. I'll probably forget about this again, but I'm gonna have to probably come back. I'm gonna yank that Anubias out and it'll grow better in the water. What is this? Huh, look at that, Java moss? What is this? I don't know what that is. That is not Java Fern, I don't think. Wow, okay, so I'm gonna have to, oopsie, I forgot all about these. I thought I had abandoned, well, obviously I have abandoned that. That has nothing, so, okay. Java Fern experiment, Java Fern, yay. Anubias, no. Java moss, yay. Whatever that other stuff is, yay. Probably weeds. But got that one plugged in. Let's see here. This one I need to, oh, this one heater is up here. I don't know if you can tell. I hit it pretty well. It's behind this. Sorry about the glare, guys. Yep. I've got the window open. Let's see here. I don't know if you can. Anyway, you're gonna have to, you'll see, yeah, there it is right there. You'll see the cord come down. Sorry about that. There's the heater. Okay, let me, let's see, where do I have that plugged in? Yep, so back in here, there we go. Oh, that's where I hide my stuff in there. So you can see, uh-oh, look at that. 67? Oh my goodness. It's a little cold. No wonder why those guys are like chilling. Get it? Oh, sorry. Anyways, this is a hospital tank here, or quarantine tank. You know, right now it's doing quarantine. And if you haven't seen my video on the Buenos Aires Tetras, Check those guys out. Don't they look awesome? They have been in here for about a month. I'm gonna go ahead after this video, after I record this, I'm gonna put them in the big tank with all the other tetras. Check this out. Tetras, barbs, community tank. Yeah, look at that. Those rummy nose look good. Beautiful, beautiful. Odessa barbs, look at how bright those guys are. That's a beautiful fish, Odessa barb. Look at that, wow. Got candy cane tetras, because they got the red and the white over there. Cherry barbs, really nice. Glow light tetras here. That's a black skirt tetras, that's right. Long thin black skirt tetras. They look pretty cool. I had a couple more in there. Oh, there's one back there. It's not long thin, but it's just regular. I need to get some more of those. And then the ruby barbs back there. So I'm gonna add those. I'm gonna add those Buenos Aires tetras. Those are really nice. Buenos Aires tetras. Beautiful. And like I said, I'll leave a link up here somewhere for the Buenos Aires tetras care guide. They're very, very hardy fish. These guys, that guy got whooped up on in the main tank. I'll show you in the living room. So I had to put him in here for a little while. You can see his tail, right? All the other ones were picking on him. And there's another one back here that I don't know if you can see him, but he got whooped up on pretty good, but I don't think he's gonna make it because he's not eating well. So one loss probably. I mean, he's doing all right for now. He's been in there for a couple weeks. One of those things where if you're not eating, you know, if you're not eating good and you stop eating, you're not gonna be around for a while, for very long. Here's the beta back there. He's cool. I'll probably move him over here just to keep this tank cycled when I yank those other ones out of there. And then the bala shark, he was a little guy. You know, he is the little runt, so he wasn't eating well in the shark tank over here. So shark tank, check it out. That's the heater I just put in. Got the rosaline sharks, the red tail sharks, the bala sharks, and then this cool pictus cat. Check him out. He is cool. You know, he swims around a lot. Very fast, very quick. If you like quick moving fish, this is the tank to see right here. You know, that's really cool. Okay, so I'm going to get back to task, right? I just go into the fish room, end up looking at fish, right? That's what happens anyways. There's the Eheim. Eheim heater is one of my favorite heaters, except they're hard to first set up. There's two things you gotta turn, that you just don't turn the dial. You gotta turn that blue part and then the red part. And it's kind of, even after all these years, it's hard to set at first, but once you set it, they last forever. So I would recommend that heater. I'll leave a link for that heater also. So a couple of different ones, Visitherm, Eheim, those are my favorite heaters. And I would personally recommend those. Look at those goldfish though. Look, those goldfish are pretty nice. I'll probably end up throwing those in the mini pond there. Remember what I'm doing, dude. I've got to plug in the heater. Let's see, where's the heater cord at? Yeah, okay, so yeah, I saw the heater light. I don't know if you can see that little red dot right there. That means the heater light's on. It's a reflection from the actual heater. It's reflecting off the bottom, so good. I need something for that. I need something for the frog tank. Check out this frog, he's cool, isn't he? He's like, hey man, what's up, dude? Yeah, isn't he neat? If you haven't seen the video on the African claw frog, I will leave a link up here too for that. He is really cool. Try to get out of the way. He's really cool. I like that. And the bicher too, right? The bicher, I don't know if I did where is the bicher? He's around here somewhere. He got mad at me because I didn't feed him any beef heart. The frog ate all the beef heart. Yeah, he can't jump out because I've got a good top system for that. Okay, so let's see. Okay, check it out. Well, 68, don't check it out. It's a little cold, so I'm glad I'm doing this now. I should have done it a long time ago, but I am not very responsible sometimes. Yeah, that was the 68. Holy cow. Yeah, it is cold in here. It is wintertime. Well, I don't know wintertime, but it's going to be a nice day today. It's going to be about 68, 70, something like that. But that is going to be very rare from now on. So I'm definitely going to put the heaters on. Let me go check out I think I showed you everything in the fish room, right? Yeah, I showed you that one. Showed you all those guys. Yep. Pictures look cool. I'm gonna hang up some more pictures. Yep, those guys. So let's go into the living room here. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. All right, check it out. Too much like Christmas. All this ugly hair algae. Yes, I will do a video on how to remove all that. But the best, a quick tip, best way to get hair, any kind of algae, it doesn't matter what kind of algae, off the glass, just your good old razor blade, right? But a little bit tricky on stuff like this. If it's if it's clinging to porous rock like that, you're gonna have to do a lot more than just scrape it off. So I'll show you the H2O to hydrogen peroxide method of treating that. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, we're getting ready for Christmas. Everything is good Christmas mood over here. This is the tank I was telling you about, the tiger barbs, right? The tiger barbs. We used to have more. We still, it looks like we got 3 green tiger barbs. Two of them were in that hospital tank. I put one, I don't know if I'm gonna put one back, but the regular tiger barbs, they're doing well. And unfortunately, this was the tank for the blue Acara. He passed away. All of a sudden one day, he was just laying in the algae. I don't know if he got stuck in there, or probably not, because he was doing fine in the morning, and in the evening he was just dead. I don't know. Sometimes things happen anyways. Oh, I did find, since I'm a fish dude, right? And if you're a fish guy, obviously you are if you're watching this, you know, I got this cool Christmas ornament, Christmas tree ornament. Check it out. It's a betta. It tells a little bit about the betta fish, right? It's not too much. It's like, you know, 16, 17 bucks, whatever, but thought it would look cool on the tree. So, and it comes with a little bitty heart. And I think it's a good brand. Let's see, what brand is this? It's the Old World Christmas Traditions to Cherish. Yeah, pretty cool. Like I said, if you're into Christmas ornaments, make sure it doesn't fall off. And it is glass. It's not a piece of junk plastic thing, right? You can hear that glass. Anyways, enough about that. Heater. Heater. It is cold on here. Heater. Do I have a heater on here? Let's see here. I do not. I thought I had one. I need to go find. I don't want to show you all my dirty stuff, dirty laundry. Let's see. Okay, so this definitely we need a heater for. So the general rule, let me tell you, okay, so I should have said at the beginning, but thanks for sticking to the end, but the general rule for the heaters are about 3 to 5 watts per gallon. So if it's really cold like this, like 68 in here, right, then I'm gonna go with the closer to the 5 watts per gallon. So a 20-gallon tank, right? 5 times 20 is 100, I think, right? Last I checked. So a 100-watt heater for that. A 20-gallon tank, what did I say? Okay, so 75-gallon tank. My math, I think I'm just gonna do I think this one here is just a 300-watt, but it was doing really good. So I'm just gonna leave that in there. But 3 to 5 watts per gallon, that's pretty standard, you know. So, you know, you can do the math and find out what kind of heater you need. Scraping algae off, that's not really, I mean, that's once you get algae, you'll always have it, right? But I think mostly for winterizing your fish tanks, if I haven't forgot anything, I think just the heater is the main point. So leave a comment below on how you get your fish tanks ready for winter. As see that, I might put a bigger plant there, a little bit taller maybe. But I'm gonna give that a haircut again. And you know, I do believe that's it. I was just gonna go around, you know, plugging in heaters, and I thought, you know, hey, why not make a video out of this and give you guys some value. I'll leave the heater links in the description below on the top couple that I like a lot. Anyways, like, comment, subscribe, do all the things that you do. Really appreciate you guys watching, and as always, happy fish keeping. Peace.